This is what I voted for. Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties with the camera. I'll put a video on real quick while I fix it. Give me a second. Let's do this one. You'll enjoy this.
Earlier, you were just defending ICE agents generally, and earlier on, Secretary Nome spoke to the media, and she said, among other things, that they are doing everything correctly. 32 people died in ICE custody last year. 170 US citizens were detained by ICE, and Renee Good was shot in the head and killed by an ICE agent. How does that equate to them doing everything correctly?
Why was Renee Good unfortunately and tragically killed?
Are you asking me my
Yeah.
opinion? Because an ICE agent acted recklessly and killed it unjustifiably.
Oh, okay. So you're a biased reporter with a left-wing opinion.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, because you're a left-wing hack. You're not a reporter. You're posing in this room as a journalist, and it's so clear by the premise of your question. And you and the people in the media who have such biases but fake like you're a journalist, you shouldn't even be sitting in that seat. But you're pretending like you're a journalist, but you're a left-wing activist. And the question that you just raised and your answer proves your bias. You should be reporting on the facts. You should be reporting on the cases. Do you have the numbers of how many American citizens were killed at the hands of illegal aliens who ICE is trying to remove from this country? I bet you don't. I bet you didn't even read up on those stories. I bet you never even read about Laken Riley or Jocelyn Nungray or all of the innocent Americans who were killed at the hands of illegal aliens in this country. And the brave men and women of ICE are doing everything in their power to remove those heinous individuals and make our communities safer. And shame on people like you in the media who have a crooked view and have a biased view and pretend like you're a real honest journalist.
Baby News Network. Whoopsies. Baby News Network. I'm a big believer in being able to have some fun with some of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like we can laugh at liberals without making fun of them themselves. We can laugh at their policies, at their ideas, all that kind of stuff. Like this guy here, for instance, is how it started versus how it's going. Ever gets this dang thing working right, we'll get it eventually. I think I forgot how to run this thing all of a sudden. Wow. There we go. Okay. How it started versus how it's going. Let's see.
One day will fill the fucking hole in your lives. Nothing will ever make you feel like a human being again. Ever.
You're never going to feel like a human being
what
again.
What is it worth to you?
Oh.
What is it, 50K?
Hear that? Anger?
50K.
They can't take us all. They can't take us all, brother.
Anger in his voice.
He's
motivated.
Just willing to throw the rest under the bus.
Well, it looks like he's on the bottom there on his knees crying. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh.
Come on. I know.
Oh, gee, I hope it's okay.
You're good.
He looks so mad now.
You're good. Clear it out. Flush it out.
He told him to flush it out, and then he poured the water bottle like empty water bottle. He poured the water bottle like this. He's trying to get it out of his eyes. He poured the water bottle down. I don't know if you can see it or not.
You're good. Clear it out. Flush it out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It never ends with the liberals. The Saturdays
Earlier,
I have a little bit more fun on Saturday, you know? Gotta get up and have a little fun. Here's something that I'd like to pass around. This is good info right here. This is good info right here. Let's see. See if we can bring that up bigger. All right, let's see. The number to call is 570-212-9183 for the rapid response team. If you spot ICE agents in Pennsylvania, they are ready to do anything necessary to anything necessary? Like, are they willing to like do crazy stuff like get a job? Contribute to society? Are they willing to do any of that stuff, or is it more just the yelling and screaming and toddler stuff? Anyway, I don't know if you might want to write that number down in case you happen to see ICE in Pennsylvania. You know, that 570-212-9183. That's a good number to call for people that are quote unquote ready to do anything necessary to keep ICE out of Pennsylvania. Wow. Those type of people should be rewarded for their efforts, I think. Yeah, I agree. I'm so tired of this argument. Not one person complained when Obama was doing it. The only difference is Trump. Agreed. Let me get this. I have one more thing I got to do here. I forgot about. Agreed. I made that point the other day. Obama deported 3 million illegal aliens. He was the divider in chief. Correct? I think he was the divider in chief. And there wasn't all this garbage going on whenever he there we go. That's fixed. All right. There wasn't all this drama and stuff whenever he was doing it. You know why? Oh, I know why. Because the president. It's who the president is. That proves right there that it's all politics. If you can't see that it's all politics, look at those lessons. They're all over the place. Oh, wait, here we go. What's this? Uh-oh. All the numbers for all the areas. Delaware, Lehigh. Oh, man, that's good. We should get all those numbers written down. Make sure you call those numbers if you know. If you need to, maybe ICE will be in the neighborhood. You can call those numbers. Get ICE, get those people out there that are quote unquote willing to do anything. Willing to do anything. And there's almost enough of this stuff, but I just wanted to bring this up because I thought it was an interesting post. Occupy Democrats is a big Twitter account that essentially just pushes narratives. It's a propaganda thing. Breaking. That is very important, guys. Listen, breaking. Official reports from the Minneapolis police and fire departments finally reveal the truth about the killing of Renee Good, and the details are horrifying. The MAGA narrative just completely collapsed. NBC News reports that police files, fire response reports, and transcripts from 9/11 calls have revealed that Good was still alive when a fire emergency vehicle team arrived on scene. What's that prove? The report from that team stated that Good had, quote unquote, apparent gunshots, unquote, to her chest, forearm, and face, and was, quote, unresponsive, not breathing, with inconsistent, irregular, thready pulse activity, unquote. She was shot up to 4 times. So they mix these comments that they want, the narratives in there, with the quotes, right? That's how they work it, right? While Trump and Kristi Noem have tried to smear, we're going to have some laughs in a few minutes here. While Trump and Kristi Noem have tried to smear Good as a domestic terrorist, it's clear from the footage that she was simply an innocent woman trying to extricate herself from a mob of masked men. A mob of masked men. The fact that she was struck by so many bullets shows that ICE officer Jonathan Ross wasn't trying to defend himself. He was trying to kill her. I mean, he was trying to kill her to defend himself. This is important. We pay attention to this. That is boring. I know it's boring, but this is the narratives that the left is fed and what they believe. Okay, so you need to kind of pay attention to it sometimes. They believe this stuff. This is what happens when you don't properly vet your recruits, strap them with weapons, tell them they're above the law, mask them, and set them loose. Bloodthirsty men sign up for looking for an opportunity to inflict violence on others. The first 9/11 calls from the scene came in at 9:38 local time, and the killer fled the scene at 10:04. He fled the scene. He wasn't concerned about the fact that he took a woman's life. He was concerned about saving his own skin. Good narratives. Those are good. They get people mad. They just shot a lady, point blank range in her car. She's effing dead, one caller told 911 dispatchers. Quote, I had to walk away because I have young kids and ICE is everywhere over there, unquote, said another, painting a clear picture of the terror that ICE has inflicted on these communities. ICE inflicted this terror. One caller told the dispatchers that ICE agents, quote, shot her because she wouldn't open her car door. Send an ambulance, please. Ambulance, please. Because she wouldn't open her car door. ICE fired 2 shots through her windshield into the driver. She tried to drive away, but crashed into the nearest vehicle that was parked, said another caller. Unless she crashed into a telephone pole. Point is, the answer is obvious. They want to tightly control the entire narrative around this murder so that they can paint Good as a villain and a ruthless ICE goon who slew her as an upstanding law enforcement agent. America isn't falling for it. They must release the full details immediately. The full details. As if there's more details. No one's painting her as some horrible person. That's the thing. They want to make it sound like we're painting her as some absolute horrible person. But that's not the case. I'm not painting her as a horrible person. Just that she made a bad decision.
Problem arises.
Here, let's laugh at this liberal. We can laugh at this guy. Man gets triggered and becomes aggressive after being called he and male at the Washington, D.C. Supreme Court here.
I think he's being kind of aggressive, actually. You can leave.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Okay, turn that on. I think the problem arises when we have females that don't want to play sports against males, and after their objection, the males are still put on the team anyway.
We're not men. We're not males.
You guys separate sex and gender, don't you?
Yes, of course.
So then you'd have to acknowledge that you're male. And
no, I will never acknowledge that. Never put those words in my mouth.
Male? Why?
Never put
those words in my mouth.
I'm putting it in my mouth.
Take it out.
Just remember,
I am not male.
No, you're being
I am not. I don't give a fuck.
Baited.
I am not male. I am a woman.
What? Can I ask you what makes you a woman?
My mind.
My mind.
Even
her mind. His mind makes him a woman.
Is an insult, and it spits in my face and that of every other trans person in this place.
So I would argue that I think women would find it insulting that male people can say that they're women by flipping their ding dong off and getting facial surgery.
I think you're being very rude.
Yeah,
I think I'm being very kind. I think he's being kind of aggressive, actually. You can leave.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Okay, turn that off.
Leave.
Have a good time.
Piss off.
No conversation.
I just want you to understand how calm I've been this entire
you believe
time.
a different thing
how
than me.
terrible your husband is
You believe
here.
something different than me.
Her wife, you worthless shrew. Get out of my face.
He said shrew.
There you go.
Shrew. Never heard that one anymore. That's not used enough anymore, is it? Shrew.
I think he's being.
I love it. Yeah, it's and they're passing around these pictures of 8 ICE agents. 8 ICE agents and 1 nurse versus 1 nurse. What happened with like this stuff whenever they raided J6's house? Guns drawn, out at gunpoint.
I'll tell you when to bring it in. Yep.
You just have heard and nobody in our house.
Where is your
It's just funny to me.
Okay.
It's funny to me that these leftists are all like, "Oh my gosh, look at these horrible situations. There's police trying to go into people's homes and blah 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 blah. This is outrageous. It's tyranny. It's fascism. They're the Gestapo." But this was J6 getting raided. Some of the J6ers getting raided. They had big vehicles on their front yard, off-road armored vehicles on their front lawn, and doors getting kicked in, and kids held at gunpoint. All kinds of stuff going on. But it's weird. The left didn't say. It's politics. Give me a break with that garbage. What's playing? I don't know what's playing. Hang on. I gotta win. I got like the typical old guy. There we go. That's fixed now. All right. I had music playing. I didn't know where it was coming from. Everybody's got their own show now, right? Don't even know where the music's coming from. So Don Lemon, good old Don Lemon went out and was doing some interviews. And I like Don Lemon's interviews because lately, here we go. Bring that up. They don't I'm noticing that the propaganda doesn't work like it used to. Which is great. That means the people are wising up, right? So like this guy, check this guy out here. This is just an interview. And watch how Don Lemon, he gets a little bit defensive whenever the guy doesn't believe his narratives, right? He doesn't like it.
What do you think about ISIS doing in Minnesota?
Am I allowed to say what I think?
You can say whatever you want.
I think all the chaos is caused by these paid agitators. When Obama was president, he did the same thing, and the Democrats were crickets about it. Now, because they hate Trump so much, they make a big deal.
You might have a point about that, but they weren't beating people up in public when Barack Obama did it.
They weren't resisting as much.
Well, because they were using due process. Like they had to have a warrant.
They had warrants.
They don't have warrants.
They're going after the worst of the worst. Seriously, illegal aliens that have criminal records.
Sir, that's not who they're going after. I've been out there. They're going after citizens. These are American citizens that they're picking up. They're not illegal aliens. And most of the people, most of the people who they pick up have no criminal record. You want to see the facts? Can I show it to you? 73% of the current ICE detainees have no criminal conviction.
I'm sorry. That doesn't mean they're not criminals. It means they have no prior convictions outside of illegally crossing the border, which makes you when you do things that are illegal. I have this conversation with my children sometimes. When you do things that are illegal, that makes you a criminal. It's really the only thing you have to do to become a criminal is do something illegal. It's pretty simple. Even the little kids understand it.
I'm stunned. I'm stunned.
Great.
I thought there were warrants.
No, there are no warrants.
Yes, there are warrants. There are warrants. They're different warrants. They don't have to go to the DOJ with them. It's a little tricky. I'm not sure I'm a big fan, but there are warrants.
Without warrants?
Yes. They did. Yes, and they're picking up American citizens.
I watch the news constantly.
You watch Fox News constantly?
Well, I flick on to CNN and MS Now.
But what do you watch the most?
Fox News.
That answers your question.
Thank
you. Nice to meet you.
A big gotcha. He's all excited because he's got that video. This guy watches Fox News and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh my goodness. He doesn't believe my narratives. It's unbelievable.
What do you think of what ICE is doing in Minnesota?
I totally believe my narratives. This guy doesn't. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say. I can't take it anymore. I can't do that. It's too loud, too obnoxious, too much. Too much. One of the tropes that I hear a lot of the time now lately is Anne Frank. I hear a lot of lefties using Anne Frank. You probably would have turned in Anne Frank. I imagine there's probably one of those comments here in the chat somewhere. I'm sure there's a comment, but this guy nails it. I like this guy. He's pretty fun. This guy nails it. Remember this now, guys. All on the left, answer these questions that you supported.
Anybody that supports ICE probably would have turned over Anne Frank too. You guys supported vaccine passports. You fucking cheered when police shut down church services during COVID. You encouraged your neighbors to snitch on people. You guys legit created a fucking hotline to call and snitch on people if they had more than fucking 5 people over for Easter. You suggested that anybody who supports Trump should go to a re-education camp. You backed mask mandates for toddlers. You fucking doxed people for making political donations.
Right.
You supported FBI surveillance of parents. You applauded arrests of political opponents. You guys are the real schmazzies. And you're fucking domestic terrorists to boot. You guys also made hate speech tip lines to report people who say shit that you don't like. You guys wanted to ban books about American history. We just wanted to ban books that had sexual content for children. And you want to know what? I wouldn't have turned Anne Frank over because she was a legal citizen.
Oh, she was a legal citizen.
Anybody?
Wasn't she? There's a lot of that Anne Frank chat going on. I noticed a lot lately. I've been getting that, the bots. I guess the bots have been saying that over and over again. Oh, you would have turned in Anne Frank. You would have turned in Anne Frank. Oh, and the best. This is the best. You know, I always say I'm gonna preface this next video that's gonna be just glorious. I always say that the protesters, it doesn't work to yell and scream at them. What works is ridiculing them and giving them, you know, and even this video here is showing them a little bit that you have a sense of humor. That humanizes people. It humanizes people. And that's what we need a little bit of. So we're not just some faceless group that people hate. That's ice cream truck music. They're driving in circles while the people that follow them around in circles with the ice cream truck music. That's hilarious. It's funny. That's funny. All these people are following. They're trying to follow ice. They're just driving around playing ice cream truck music. Although some of those trucks in the thing had some flickering lights, so I think that they were ICE agents as well. But still, that's pretty funny. You have to be able to laugh at them. Show them that you have some humor. Where did it go?
I'm Kyle.
Oh, this is the kind of stuff we gotta watch out for. Here's a Antifa member. He seems like he's a rational looking guy. I meant to look at some of those comments on the Occupy Democrats thing. Let's see what this Antifa guy has to say.
Hello, I'm Kyle, and I am Antifa.
Oh,
we are under occupation, and we are fighting back with every tool we have at our disposal. That has been extremely effective, and we have pushed ICE so hard that they have doubled their size, and they have increased the severity of their tactics in an attempt to scare us into submission.
Scare you into submission. So it's working, so they're going to bring more ICE agents in. How do you think that's going to go? I wonder what he's calling for.
They're brutalizing children. They're kidnapping people from legal employment. They're kicking in front doors without warrants. They are brutalizing people in public and then laughing and joking about it. This is
like they did
where ICE has come to die. I'm more than willing to keep the peace if they will go back to wherever they fucking crawled out of and leave us alone. We want to know who they are. We will identify every single one of them, and we will prosecute them to the full extent of the law. And if that has to be done at the barrel of a gun, then let us have a little fucking fun.
Oh man, that sounds a rhyming threat. That's pretty good. Rhyming threats. There's growing calls for violence on the left. Growing calls. Lots of people out there suggesting that violence should be the answer, but yeah, I don't think so much. But there are funny things we need to watch. Some funny stuff. Like this guy, I noticed he does like Napoleon Dynamite. I don't know if you can read that. It says, just because we're from Minnesota does not mean that we are dumb. I think it's funny. So what? I think it's funny. Oh, Pittsburgh. Lots of stuff going on in Pittsburgh lately. There's 2 teachers at Propel Schools of Pittsburgh posted a video celebrating reports that Iran was making threats to assassinate President Trump. These are the people that teach your children, guys. These are the people that teach your children. Iran issues assassination threat against Trump.
Sorry, we got a little too excited there. Guys, please.
They want Iran to assassinate.
There's news in the world, guys.
People teach children. They teach children.
Sorry, we got a little too excited there. Guys, please.
It's reported they've both been put on leave. I don't know what that means necessarily, but it seems like they've been put on leave. Then you got people like this guy, Pittsburgh Guild, at Pittsburgh Guild, the president of the Pittsburgh Guild, and also Post-Gazette employee, which is a local newspaper in the Pittsburgh area. He's unhinged, ridiculous, and these are the people in leadership roles now. He put a post out with Elon Musk on the front. The post says, the National Labor Relations Board wants SpaceX to apologize to the workers it fired. And this guy said, the National Labor Relations Board should have the authority to behead bosses, management, and scabs alike. Violence is okay, guys. As long as you hate if you can frame somebody as evil, then violence is okay. That's how they roll. That's how they roll. This guy's sick of it. Americans of all races are waking up. Like it's not a race thing, it's an American thing.
Yeah, go to work. Yeah, do this, that, and the third. Work your 50 hours a week. Why get benefits? And then you got the other damn somebody talking about, yeah, Trump not going to be around to see that we take it over. Let me tell you something right about now. All that damn trash talking, you better hush your damn mouth. You want to know why? Because we are not playing no damn games. And then at the same damn time, you talking about taking over. That is a declaration of war. That is really a threat to national security. Why? Because you are a foreigner. You are an immigrant in this country, really a refugee, and you over here running your damn mouth when you already are outnumbered, outmanned, and outgunned. You are not with the smoke, let me tell you. You do not want the smoke as an immigrant. You want to know why? Like I said before, we got guns in the black community, guns in the white community. It's veterans in the black community, veterans in the white community. Both communities know about war and know about guns. And let me
my brother. This is my American brother right here.
Tell you something. Even though we might have our differences, but if it comes down to us defending our country from anybody that's up there making a threat, let me tell you something. We will put all that aside and we will come together and defend. Let me tell you something. Stop running your damn mouth. That's one of the main reasons why we want a lot of y'all immigrants out. Why? Because you are very hateful and very ungrateful. And I'm tired of your own here running your damn mouth, talking this, that, and the third. I'm sick of y'all doing that. But then at the same time, you want to be waving the flag of your country and you love your country so damn much. Why the hell are you here? You over here from another damn country that you did not fight or bleed to die for, did not build, and you running your mouth? You out there trying to make damn threats? Let me tell you something. You better keep your damn mouth shut. We're not playing with y'all. You don't want no damn smoke. On American soil, do you think it's a game? Hell no, it's not a game. We're not playing with y'all. You coming from another damn country that you did not build. And you over here running your damn mouth. You got a hell of a nerve to be doing that as a damn immigrant. When a lot of you immigrants, you ran away from your damn country, but you did not build it. But then you got enough to come over here and talk about immigrants built America. Then why the hell you can't build up your own? Why are you always running and fleeing from your damn country? But then you want to come to this one that was already fought and bled and died for, already built, and you didn't do nothing for it. You ain't stand for it. None of that. And you running your damn mouth?
I like the anger. I like it. Impeach and imprison Trump.
before he causes any more damage. MAGA need to wake up before they allow their country to become another Russia.
Okay. Okay. What are you going to arrest him for? What are you going to arrest and imprison Trump for? Oh, let's get some focus going on here. What happened to the focus? Uh-oh. Whoop. Mess of the all autofocus here. That's no good. Oh, well. Camera problems today. What's going on with that? We'll put this small time. So I came across this one channel does, I guess, local commercial stuff. Like they'll put on local commercials. Let me try this out here. I'm going to play this while I try to fix my camera again. I love local commercials too. Butt drugs. That's got to be real, right? It's got to be real. I would assume it's real. You're not going to get that kind of stuff anywhere else, guys. You got to come here for this. You got to come here for this stuff. I had to play this again because I saw this on the internet a bunch of places yesterday after I played it on my live in the morning. And I just thought it was hilarious. This lady wants people to pay to be able to go out on dates with her. Would you pay a, what is it called? A date preparation fee for a lady to come out to a date and meet you? It seems more like an escort service to me. I'm sure people have seen this already, but we got to play it one more time. Would you pay?
After I said I would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs, I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. This is actually happening. We are building the app. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this is the best dating app you have ever seen, because there is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date and a better connection. And that gives the man a better chance of succeeding in courting you. The app is called Courted. So when people ask, how did you meet? You can say, he courted me. So cute. The website already looks absolutely stunning. And the app itself, incredible. All of the features are so unique and nothing like you've ever seen on any dating app.
You're supposed to pay her to get ready to come meet you. That is outrageous.
I just did. So we are going to launch this city by city. And
yeah, whatever. With it. I asked my lady out. I was like, old fashioned. If this phony patriot had an ounce of honesty in his bones, he would admit he'd never allow his daughter to be in a room alone with Trump. If I have a daughter, do you know if I have a daughter? I'm pretty sure I would. I wouldn't have a problem with leaving I'd have a much bigger problem leaving my daughter alone in the room with Joe Biden. Much bigger problem. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if that narrative really works there, but they ride the short bus. It's important that we ignore all these calls. Oh, here we go. That's a good video. Little video to watch. Remember the oh, it's gonna be too small, I bet. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. This is the sheriff the other day that I played talking about you don't want that smoke, ICE agents coming in here, how that caught the ICE agent shot that lady and blah blah blah.
We have a lot of crime going on in this city.
Yeah, you do.
And we want to make sure that we get some of these people off the street that is committing this.
If you don't open the door, you will lose it. But the second stop was different.
Oh, they're breaking into a house. They better have a warrant.
This second stop in Southwest Philadelphia did not go as planned. Sheriff's deputies came to this door, knocked a number of times. No one came out. They broke down the door, but still have not been able to find their suspect. No suspect was found. The family in this home said the experience was traumatizing. What would you say to that woman who frankly said that her family was very scared when the deputies knocked their door down?
Yeah, I would be scared too if somebody's come knocking. We don't normally take doors.
Deputies believed their suspect looked like a man who appeared in a window and wasn't coming out, but all they found was a family.
And that we apologize for and don't want to traumatize anybody. But this going out on these warrants on people is not easy. And it's a split-second decision as to what you got to do.
The rest of the night was largely uneventful for the team we rode with. Several door knocks, some answered, some didn't.
After a little over 2.5 hours, the sheriff's office finally made its second arrest
Pay
of the
attention.
night. This man
Hang on,
wanted
listen.
for a bench warrant for burglary.
But that was the final apprehension of the night.
Oh, wait, I missed that part.
That was
When
the
she said split-second decision. She's defending split-second decisions. I've seen this comment a couple of times now. I guess I'm supposed to read it. I guess it really wants me to read it.
MAGA and Trump are idiots, deplorables, lawless, perverted, corrupt, racist, dishonest, hypocrite, hateful, disgraceful, evil, scammer, dumb thieves, destructive, pedophile.
That's where the left wants you right there. Perfect job. Good job. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. Good job. MAGA and Trump. So there you go. There's the whole group of millions of people. Millions of people are ignorance. Idiots. We're all deplorables. We're all lawless. All of us are perverted. We're all corrupt. All of us are racist. All of us are dishonest. All of us are hypocrites. All of us are hateful. All of us are disgraceful. All of us are evil. All of us are scammers. All of us are dumb. All of us are thieves. All of us are destructive. All of us are pedophilus. All of us are pedophilus. Pigs. We're all pigs. That's where the left wants you to be. They want you to think that about a whole group of people. Your American brothers and sisters. They want you to think that about a whole group of people so that you'll shut down, so that you won't listen to the debate coming from the other side. You won't listen to any of the ideas coming from the other side. You'll ignore all that stuff. That's what it's all about. On this one here. They want us to be angry at each other and ignore each other and all that stuff. They want it to be about race. They want it to be about anything than what it really is about.
And I will say it loud and proud because the DH secretary had a few choice words for me, but this looks like modern day slave patrols. And they have been sanctioned by this Supreme Court. Whoever thought we would live in a country that progress looks like having a Supreme Court that says, yes, it is okay to look at somebody or to listen to their accent and give permission to grab them. And I will say it loud and proud.
Grabbing people off the streets, guys. Everybody just grabbing people off the streets. It's racism. You got to compare it to racism. It's not just people behaving badly. No. It's not that. It's not grown people and white liberal women acting crazy. Oh, can I kick off? Why is she so mad, bro? Why are you so mad, bro? Bruh. He's rational.
No, stop.
Close.
Let your head up.
Rational. Very rational. Very, very rational. Wait, you also think millions of people are idiots and corrupt and dishonest and hateful? No, I don't. No, I don't. I think the leadership on both sides is all those things. I wouldn't call millions of people idiots. I don't call millions of people corrupt or dishonest and hateful. I know better than to paint a whole group of people one big insult. You're all this, you're all that. That's what they want. They want us to hate each other. They want us not to talk to each other. They want us to do that so that we don't listen. My gosh, man, we are all American citizens. We all have similar wants and needs. What you got? Clowns like these guys. I brought these guys up yesterday. I keep dropping it. I brought these guys up yesterday. They're grifters. It's these patriots that showed up in Minneapolis to stand and fight back and all this other garbage. They're just there. They're just friends with that Jake Lang guy who's a piece of crap himself. Grifters, and that's all they want to go there. They want to cause problems. You see them trying to trigger this guy. I'm just waving my flag. You're not going to do that again. You're not going to do that again, because that's one of the tricks that work out in the field there. Whoops. You're not going to do that again. Oh, what are you not going to tell me what I'm going to do? And that riles people up, especially people with low impulse control. So when you see this stuff, understand those guys holding the flags, they're not good guys either.
I bet you are. You I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. You take your hands off me, bro. You better not do it again. You better not do it again. I need. You better not do it again.
Everyone. You better not do it again.
You better not do it again. Let's get it. I dare you. I'm not doing anything. You did. I dare you. You did. You control your emotions. You're a baby. You're throwing a tantrum. You're throwing a tantrum because you're so emotional. Do something.
He's trying to get him to do something. He wants that viral video. He wants to get.
Yeah, I know. You served in the military? I know you're anti-American.
They want this people to hit him. They want somebody to hit him. They want the viral video. Ding, ding, ding. They want the viral video and all that stuff. To be fair, a lot of conservatives. Thank you for the super chat. That's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. To be fair, a lot of conservatives believe those things about the left too. Absolutely. Absolutely. You won't find me on here just saying the right's always right and the left's always wrong. That's not where I'm at. I'm more interested in America, success of America, and I'm not worried necessarily which side can get us there the fast. I mean, I think the right gets us there faster. I believe in conservative values. I'm a Christian. So that's what I think. But I think that someone said a while back, and I think there's some truth to it, that the left believes that the right is evil and the right believes that the left is stupid. And I think there's some truth to that. Like, I don't think anyone on the left is evil outside of maybe some of the leadership. I don't think that anyone on the left is evil. I'm willing to talk and willing to do all that kind of stuff. We can't shut each other down. Even people that are disgraceful, people I don't agree with at all, on so many other fronts, I'm willing to work with those people to get America in a better place, to restore the Constitution, to restore states' rights, stuff like that. You're literally saying that all the left believes this while simultaneously saying this is what the left wants to believe everyone on the right is. No, I don't think everyone on the left believes this. There are groups of people that are ignorant to the facts, groups that can be led like sheep. They're on both sides. I say that all the time. They're on both sides. I think there's a bigger concentration on the left than there is on the right of these people, but they're on both sides. I'm fair about that. Gifted Among Americans membership. Nice. Who got it? Who got that membership? I need to know. On a side note, I'm horrible at self-promotion, but we do have memberships. You can do a super chat, all that kind of stuff. Help support everything that we do here. Help support all the stuff that we do here. We have a store. It's shop.magamericans.com. I have a website. All the links are on there. You can find all that stuff there. Let's see. Let's go to the chat a little bit. Oh, Carrie Musings. Nice. I'm going to get some of those special videos out there for the members here. My wife and I are going to make a couple. Not that kind of video, guys. Get your head out of the gutters. That's disgusting. You're disgusting. This I think that this makes them brave or something. I don't really understand it. Yeah. Very brave. I saw this to persuade people to join your movement. Very, very good. Trying to trigger, trying to get them to push them. Didn't work. Mental disorder. Mental disorder. You'll have that, I guess. Oh, Saturday, the weekend's finally here. I'm pretty excited about the weekend. We don't have anything going on, which is fine with me. Fine with me. We're getting blocked on X for silly reasons. I'm just trying to run over the news here real quick, see if there's anything I missed. I'm sure there's lots of stuff I missed, don't get me wrong. Oh, that's good. It's always good to see a video of ICE yanking people out of their cars. I can appreciate it. It is what it is. Quit getting in the way. This goes down to the police. I mean, it goes down to the media and the politicians who push this stuff and make it seem okay. Buy my grifter merch. LOL. It's funny. You have a lot of people out here that are always begging for money and saying, "Oh, you can donate. Donate to my Cash App. Donate to my Give, Send, Go. Donate, 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 so we can do what we do," and blah 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 and this and that. I've never been real big on begging for money. If I'm out there, if I'm on the street going on a trip, doing a shoot, something like that, then yeah, I can see asking for straight up donations. But outside of that, what I try to do is I try to make a store. I try to give something that, I try to give something for the money. I don't want you just to donate money. I want you to have something for it. Buy a cool t-shirt, whatever. Some of my kids design some of those shirts. They're pretty neat. But yeah, I go the route of actually trying to give people something. So you can do the grifter thing. It doesn't really fit though. You tell me what he's responding to somebody else in the chat, but he says, you tell me what educated looks like. You said conservatives are uneducated. What does that look like? See, now it's silly. Uneducated conservatives are uneducated. The whole group of conservatives are not uneducated. That's that big wide paintbrush that we shouldn't be using, guys. It doesn't work for either side. It shouldn't. I'm looking for a couple more things here. I saw the UK arrest somebody for a 90-some-year-old veteran for waving a flag or something like that. It looks like. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice picture. It's like she tripped him. People are bored out there, guys. People are bored out there. Not much going on. Europe is watching how things in the U.S. is deteriorating. Europe should talk. Oh my gosh, you guys have been invaded and taken over, and it's pretty sad what's happened to Europe, if you ask me.
The senator of Texas, but let's face it, when you want to replace...
Oh. Have a slow news day yesterday. Not a lot of stuff going on. You got ICE hit. Oh my gosh.
See me walking by.
Okay, well, we got to play this because I saw it, so now you have to see it. So I'm sorry about this. I truly am. I don't feel proud about
You're
it.
telling me that a conservative man is gonna see me walking by and say, "Oh yeah, that's a man."
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. I think even if I was fucking blind, I'd understand. Yeah. You look ridiculous.
You're telling me that a conservative man is gonna see me walking by and say, "Oh yeah, that's a man."
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's where the mental disorder comes in. You know, like I forget what they call it now, bulimia or whatever it is that make themselves start. They see themselves in the mirror as fat, even though they're skinny as all heck. They still see themselves as fat. Videos I found of Charlie Kirk. An Instagram user have found footage of Charlie Kirk's high school class projects, including one where he was president of the United States. Videos I found Charlie Kirk High School were searching his football highlights. This looks interesting. I'm gonna watch this one real quick. Damn it. There we go.
My fellow Americans, the President of the United States.
Members of Congress, Senate, of the Judiciary, thank you for joining me today for the State of the Union Address. There's a very important issue I'm here to share with you today. Of course, there's world issues going on. We're this close to war with Iran, high gas prices, unemployment at 8.4%, Barack Obama. But there's one issue greater than all the rest, Blue and Gold Friday. It used to be in this community, every Friday, kids would dress up, show their pride for their school, but not anymore. It seems that we've lost that spirit in our community, but that's worth fighting for. We as a school need to come together this Friday. Paint your face, wear your sweater, show that Wheeling High School matters. That's a message from your president, Charlie Kirk. Thank you.
Oh, this genius. Charlie Kirk is dead. Is he really? And news flash over here. Charlie Kirk is dead. I didn't know. Thanks for that update. That's good stuff. I hear they're trying to get rid of Fetterman now because he doesn't toe the party line. If only he'd advocated for less gun control. Less gun control at an early age. Yeah, less gun control. Agreed. I think you did a typo there in your rage, but agreed. Yes, less gun control. He would have been president too. I don't have any doubt in my mind he would have been president one day. I think that was pretty clear that was where he was headed. So that's a good little twist there on what the Renee Good did, when she put herself in a position to get shot, and this one of these idiots out here, these libtards, says Charlie Kirk died because he put himself in a position to be shot. That sounds like you don't believe in the First Amendment. I guess you don't believe in the First Amendment. Putting himself in a position to be shot is doing what? Speaking out. Wow. So I guess I put myself in a position to be shot too, because I speak out. Is that true? Like, is that where we're at?
Actual God. I get to wake up and be better than others.
This looks slightly interesting. Let's try this.
I was feeling a little down on myself today, but then I just realized
looks
that
like a lot of people in the chat, I think. That looks like a lot of the people in the chat. I bet it looks a lot like that.
You know, I was feeling a little down on myself today, but then I just realized that, you know, when I wake up, I don't have to worship Donald Trump like an actual god. You know, I get to wake up and be better than over half of America. I mean, better IQ, I'm better looking, you know, probably make better money because all you guys are on government assistance since most of the red states are low income states. So, yeah, this could be worse. You know,
the smugness is what irritates me, I think, about people like that. Their smugness. That's what the problem is, I guess, really, is that the fact that the left thinks. So a lot of these people out here think that they're educated. They think they know what they're talking about. They think they understand history. They think whatever. And that's where the danger lies, is that they think that they know what they're talking about.
Them.
The sheriff always has something good to say.
I'm telling you, folks, they're trying to demonize ICE. We work with them hand in glove every day. They are wonderful, dedicated, hardworking law enforcement officers, and they're not getting crap thrown at them in the state of Florida. They're not ginning up people that are not happy in the state of Florida because we're not putting them in that position in the state of Florida. And this same environment could be in every one of those states if the state had cooperated. But instead, you've elected a bunch of people there, governors primarily, House and Senate members, mayors, city commissioners, county commissioners, that said, hey, we're going to let these criminals that are here illegally committing crime against the people of the state of California or Minnesota or wherever, we're going to allow them to come back out into the community and commit more crime against you rather than turn them over to our federal partners. That's why you're seeing all this scrum all over the nation.
That guy does a lot of common sense. They don't do much common sense anymore. Are you? I'm trying to check out the chat here, see if I can catch up a little bit. Correction. They are uneducated, ignorant imbeciles, my dear. Dinka, dinka, dinka. I don't put up with it. I don't like it. Don't mess with people in the chat. Let the people in the chat be the people in the chat. If you got ignorant things to say, direct them at me. There's plenty of material here. Look, you could make fun of my amazing beard. You could make fun of that if you want. You could make fun of my beautiful blue eyes. You could do that. You don't have to make fun of people in the chat to feel better about yourself. I would say, you guys, you liberals out there, feel free to hit me up. Insult me, do whatever you got to do. Whatever you feel is necessary so that you go out and have a better day for yourself. I want you to have a good day. So use me, rip on me, destroy me, cut me up into little pieces. Get on your keyboard and your phone. I want to see more of this out there, libs. Come on, ready? I want to see more of this. I'm going to get him. I'm going to type something mean. He's going to be so upset when he sees what I typed. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be epic. He might even put it on the screen. Maybe he'll read it in his funny voice. I don't know. I hope so. Hope he sees me back here in the back of the room, hating on people. You're not worth my effing time and effort. You're not going to take my creativity and weaponize it for MAGA. What does that even mean? What's that mean? I'm gonna have to put some of this on again. We're just gonna have to do it. We need more babies. We need more babies. And we're gonna have to have more. We just have to have more. That's all there is to it, guys. This will help. This helps. It helps the liberals. It helps them. It makes them feel better about where they're at in life.
Know what the short-term impact of these tariffs is going to be on the economy. Has been homeschooled by a day drinker. Hey, cops, just because they're cops, you don't know anything about them. Then next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead. If we're still shut down in 2 weeks, my suggestion is that we lock Thune and Schumer into a room with Katie Porter and tell them they can't come out till they make a deal. I will not let you down. I'd rather drink weed killer. Loved high school. Some people didn't. I loved it. I really cared about two things, basketball and cheerleaders. I wasn't very good at either one, but I had fun trying. Either accept peace or we're going to slap you to Pluto.
Oh, man, this one hurts a little bit. Mega Man defend pedophiles. This guy shouldn't even have kids. How's it? Is it hard? Is it difficult to hate all day? Like, it must be hard as a liberal to walk around angry all the time. Like, Rush used to comment about how liberals are mad. Even when they were winning, they were still mad. How come you're so mad, bro? Why are you so mad?
I'm freaking out, man.
Are you going to be okay out there? Do you need some sad music to so you can tell me all about your day? How bad of a day you had? Let's give them something to talk about. I'm gonna play this a couple more seconds. I'm gonna find another funny video to watch. Dang it!
And Chuck is polling. He's polling right up there with clubbing baby seals. The loon wing of his party are a bunch of loons. But I think his testicles are on back order from China. We don't need more gun control. We need more idiot control. We're just a bunch of smelly Walmart shoppers. He loves spending taxpayer money. He loves it like the devil loves sin. The Democrats' favorite form of spending is more. When I was growing up, everybody was a Democrat. You could fit the Republican Party in a phone booth. Chuck and Hakeem need to go to Amazon, buy some testicles, and stand up to the moon wing of
I don't
their
know if you
party.
remember.
Everything is going to be free. You know.
I don't know if you remember this guy. Techno Viking. Anyone remember the Techno Viking? Maybe it was me. I don't know. You tell me. Come on, you remember the Techno Viking, right? I don't know why I'm playing this. Been a while. I have to once in a while. I was just trying to have a little fun. We'll just keep handing them stuff. You gotta love the Techno Viking. If you don't know anything about the Techno Viking, man, where you been? Where you been? Gen X. Oh.
Prognosis. Will you be blind in that eye for life?
From what I've heard the doctors say and everyone else, yes, I will be blind for life. They said my globe was ruptured. I had my lower lid was cut up, and they had to take skin from my temple to fix it. There's a lot to it. I don't remember all the things that they said. I have fractures in my skull that they can't fix, and I can't sneeze or cough because it's dangerous too. I remember also when I shot, there was pepper in it, and I had pepper down my throat. It made it hard to breathe for a long time. They pulled a piece of plastic.
I should have put yourself in that position, huh?
My eye. They said I had shards of metal, glass, and plastic all throughout my eye and behind my eye and in my skull. And they also said that I had a piece of shrapnel metal about a few millimeters away from my carotid artery. And they said it was a miracle I survived, because if it got any closer, if it hit that, I would have died that night.
Because of your choices, right?
Totally blind right now. You see nothing out of the eye.
Nothing
It's
out
black.
of his eye. Yeah, it's black.
That's a shame. It's not. I don't celebrate I don't celebrate Renee Good's death. That would be sick to do that. Just like the left, how they celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. That would be sick to do that. You would have to be a sick person to celebrate somebody's death. I'm not interested in celebrating somebody's death. But you have to also at the same time admit that she put herself in that position. Let's see what's going on in Minneapolis real quick here. Let's check in. Oh, damn. Okay, we're going to skip that. It seems like, I guess I don't really watch it, but the Minneapolis, or sorry, Minneapolis, Landman's been hitting up this craziness lately too. I guess there's some kids that go into college room.
What are your pronouns?
They're good. Their meeting is they're sharing a college dorm room. Jeez, man, dude, I'll get it eventually.
So what are your pronouns?
My pronouns? I hope that's pretty clear.
Yeah, I don't make assumptions. You could identify as a sunflower.
You know, I've been told I look like one.
I use they, them.
You know, I've always been curious. Why they, them? Because there's just one of you, and those are plural pronouns. Just never really understood the hoopla of pronouns. My name's Ainsley, and I just can't really come up with a reason why you would address me in third person in a conversation that I'm a part of. So if you do, I'm probably not there. So I wouldn't really know what pronouns you're using anyways. So why would it matter?
You smell like the beach.
Who says that? You know, I think it's because I use coconut oil as a moisturizer.
I just like that they're mocking it now. People are actually mocking it a little bit.
Dude, you're a fucking idiot. And don't tread on me, just them.
Don't tread on American citizens. Don't tread on American citizens' constitutional rights. I don't give a damn about treading on illegal aliens because they don't give a damn about treading on us. Why is it so hard to separate those two? Oh, nice. Nice. Thanks for joining. Much appreciated. We'll get some of those members only shorts going out here shortly as well. We're going to do a thing where Faith used to come on, but now she's going to come on just for the members only. So you get to see my beautiful wife if you pay money. It's just like that lady doing the fee for dating. What's this? What is this? This looks interesting. Oh. I gotta walk, but I'm gonna copyright or something, but play the song. No good. I popped over. It's stupid, man. Gonna leave it on. Thanks for joining. That's nice. I appreciate the memberships. Ashley Barrett's mom didn't care about her until after she died. That's a pretty ignorant thing to say. I like when people they expose. All you do is expose yourself with that kind of talk when you say that stuff. Like for instance, even if for instance that was true, and she really didn't care about her daughter at all until she was shot by I almost said ICE. You see that? Uh-oh. They didn't care about this Meatwad guy's. He's been following around for quite a few years trying to do that kind of stuff. Oh, what a day. What a day. Tomorrow morning, we're going to do a little bit of some faith talk. Sunday morning, we'll do a little bit of faith. Oh, thank you. Another member. Thank you kindly. I much appreciate it. Let's do what this guy says. Yo. We'll have to hang out for a couple more minutes.
Yo, it's my birthday.
Okay.
Jesus here, and there's no place I'd rather be than in Minneapolis fighting alongside comrades against this fascist bullshit, but I had to step out just to honor myself for a couple days. If you would like to contribute to the on-the-ground fighting or just to bless up for the birthday, it would be an absolute honor So much love, and I'll be back in a couple days. It's my motherfucking birthday.
Is that guy grifting?
Yo.
Is that what that was? Oh, is he the one that was? He was there whenever they were tearing apart that ice vehicle. Those are some of the challenge coins they had in there that they pulled out. That's that. Outnumbered in the chat. What's that mean? Does that mean people were talking in the chat? I'm fine with that. Uh-oh. Federal agents, wrong address. Let's see, is this true? While searching for a firearm, ICE left the scene of a shooting in Minneapolis, targeted the wrong house, and ransacked the place. Gadzooks, the amount of bumble effery is here is remarkable.
Firearm stolen from a... This is the moment it begins. Ring video shows law enforcement officers with long guns moving in, busting through the door before entering this South Minneapolis apartment building. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office say they were executing multiple search warrants for a firearm stolen from a federal vehicle Wednesday night. Another angle shows officers inside searching this unit before taking the camera down. Outside, towards the back of the building, a young woman in handcuffs being walked out.
She said she was just scared to death she felt scared, and I'm sure they could tell.
And this is what's left behind, an apartment flipped upside down.
I don't even know where to start. It's like, I just want to cry.
Search warrant documents left behind show the intended target was apartment 2926.
It won't even close.
Elisa Porter says that's the unit above her, and the tenant moved out 2 months ago.
I just know he was my neighbor. That's it. That's all I know.
Mail for Porter lists her address at 2928.
But this is not even the place you're supposed to be at looking for anything.
She says police had no right to target her place, leaving her confused, outraged, and without answers.
All my clothes thrown over there in the corner. They pulled they just took everything just apart. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't like that. Where did it go? You ride for Israel? Trump does. I don't ride for Israel. I ride for America. I used to be very pro-Israel. I've done a lot of research since. I'm not real big on the topic anymore. Kind of more of that's the other side of the world at this point. I'm kind of not uninterested, I suppose. Outnumbered. No, we just realized there's no point to argue with leftists that don't have an open mind and different opinions. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's all caps. It deserves it.
Every mega. You spelled MAGA wrong. You spelled MAGA wrong. Every mega live stream has more lefties in it because MAGA is brainwashing. They're too stupid to realize they are out. This is just riddled with intelligence. Every mega live stream has more lefties in it because MAGA is brainwashing. There's too stupid to realize they are outnumbered. That's just outstanding.
That's outstanding. I love that. I think it's got more to do with the fact that they're compelled. The lefties are compelled to stop into these live streams that aren't theirs, like they're on the right, and give their opinions and regurgitate the narratives all over the place that they possibly can. The chat's getting a little crazy, guys. What's going on with the chat? What is going on with this chat? I'm going to see. I think there's some stuff going on in Pittsburgh today. I'd like to find out. I need to get my butt out there some more, get to these protests so I can get some more film. Those who don't know, I started out in the field there protesting in Washington, D.C. against a lot of pretty crazy people, pretty nuts people, or ones that really wanted you to think they were nuts. So I started out there. Maybe I'll do a show one day that kind of gives the background a little bit about me and where I came from and how I scared the People's Convoy didn't like me and some other stuff, and we can get into that. But for right now, I'm gonna go make my kids some dang breakfast. That's what I'm gonna do. I think it's time to, because I love my children. I love them because they're my children. So you were an insurrectionist. They weren't, the people that went to J6 weren't insurrectionists. As I played a clip yesterday showing that they didn't charge anybody with insurrection. I wasn't talking about J6. I was going to go to J6, but then at the time I had my own small business, and the only vehicle I had to take there was my work van, the Cage. They call it the Cage. There's a story behind that too. I didn't want to take it because I was worried I was going to lose my vehicle with all the tools in it and stuff. So I didn't go, but I did watch it from home and see what was happening at J6 and the setup and everything that was going on. You could see it pretty clear from the cameras they were showing early on when the crowds were first getting there. And then I went into my office there and I created magamericans.com right then on J6. So actually this past J6, Mag Americans was 5 years old. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that wonderful? I'm going to do my best to have a great day. That's all we can do, right? That's all you can do. Oh my gosh, this guy's a little timey outy. My goodness, guys. Oh, see, that's the compulsion. They have to get out there and spit the message over and over and spam the chat towards the end. They have to. It's important. People are very triggered. Look at all that triggered. Oh, it's funny. Oh, man. You're going to have to hit me up in the comments to get me with some of that hate, guys. It's going to be all right, though. Don't worry about it. I'll absorb that up. Like Faith always says, smile at a stranger. And I always say, pray for your enemies. And when I say pray for your enemies, when I'm looking at you and I say pray for your enemies, and someone popped in your head just then and was like, oh, I can't pray for that person. Pray for that person. Pray for that exact person. Whoever that is that you feel like you can't pray for, because you will get the most out of that than you'll get from praying for anybody else out there. So God bless. We'll see you Sunday morning. We'll do a little Christian message before we start the escapades, the circus, before the circus starts. But thanks for spending your morning with us again. Much appreciated. We'll see you soon.